hitting the record. Right whenever
Or
you are, buddy.
Japanese music.
It's lost somewhere in there. I'm not gonna start digging through the ones together. It's somewhere.
I think this is it. Has a weird Chinese language on it. Okay, wow, that's loud.
Jesus, that audio feedback loop. Why does
Sorry.
You're fine. Why does Watch Together keep resetting the fucking audio track?
I don't know either. Let me rephrase it. I see the Japanese writing thing, and I call it Chinese. I'm not sorry.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Hey, you call it whatever you want. I'm not the one saying it, so I'm not responsible.
Yeah, no worries. I'm the one that must bear the responsibilities of my actions.
That'll work, I guess, without a repeat. So, now that the noise is over, Myers, where were we last time?
Right, so, speaking of last session, the Intrepid Trio have now been in Japan for a while now. Met a new friend, a new ally in their investigations of the supernatural, paranormal, and the Eldritch Abomination stuff. We're in this particular section part of the area, which I currently have forgotten the name because my brain is a little bit like brain rot. Yes. And we were investigating a case. Something about with sleep, deprivations, insomnia, people sleeping in the middle of the day, apparently nightmares. We were also beset somehow, some way, we ended up falling asleep while driving and finding ourselves in a ditch when we were also assailed by the strange creature and a shared lucid dream. But that being said, our new ally, Musashi, accompanying us in this particular case, and after some investigation, interrogating a poor old man that was the possible patient zero of this entire problem, we've come to decide, or rather discover, that the creature, the yokai, tapir, is the cause of the problem. And after talking with the monk, Mr. Yukami, we decided to work with him loosely, since we don't know if he's actually the real cause of it or just running away from the problem. We'll find that out on this particular session of Call of Cthulhu, Twin Suns Rising.
There it is. Found you. Alright. So, it's almost night. You guys wish to go to bed or find a place to rest, I believe it was. You guys had just gotten done with the temple and researching the sutra.
Yes, we did do that.
I thought we just said woken. No, and I might be thinking of afterwards, where we just woke up.
Yeah, we read the sutras. We're a little bit of, some of us are obsessed with it, and we dropped off Yukami to the at the train station after, well, the previous night we were already assailed by the tapir, the nightmare crap. So
I will say that because you guys researched it, go ahead and roll me a D100.
oh boy.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Oh. 64. I want to say a particular council game, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that.
I got a question.
Sure.
Is this for people that read the sutra, or is this just in general? Okay, because I didn't read it.
No, I know. You didn't
Okay.
read it, so it's fine.
Okay, sorry, I'm still fidgeting with the music because it keeps like cutting it.
No, it'll do that.
I'm like
No,
trying to
you
adjust volume.
You didn't really find anything, so you got real into it.
Damn.
You do find what you can assume are necessary mantras, possibly to enter a dream state, as well as what is called the sign of sleep.
Huh.
Huh. Well, they're at least thinking through. Wait, who did, me or?
You and
Okay, okay.
Miguel.
You and Gil. Especially Douglas. Douglas definitely found these. You do have some tools, but it's up to you if you guys want to look out for information or what you would like to do.
Definitely more for information on Miguel's half, since he's always on the mindset of more information gives you more power and options to work against your enemy.
Well, you can return to Taniguchi. You guys want to roll me another D100? I can give you an idea of another place that you might think of. That's all three of you.
Doing so well tonight.
Oh, 40.
After riveting start.
Alright, so Miguel and Musashi, especially you, Musashi, you're Japanese, so this one comes to mind pretty easily, that it is possible that a fortune teller might be able to give you more information.
Great. Do I know where one is, or do I just? Would I know where one is? Should ask.
You would know that you could even look them up in the yellow pages. Like they're that common.
Oh shit, we have yellow pages. I forgot.
Yeah.
As long as you know.
What do I want to tell you? Well, since we're already getting into the mystical, who knows what, do we want to take our chance with one of the many, many fortune tellers that exist in Japan? Because if we're already trusting the goings off of a monk and a depressed man, what's the worst that can happen?
At this point, let's just throw it in the mythical soup and kind of see what it gets cooked out. Kind of feels like.
Well,
we need to find a good one though, because I've dealt with some before, and never again unless I have to.
You don't like the name? As he points at one, Mystic Seer? And the yellow pages?
I'll put it this way.
Like the word.
I'm more concerned about the fact that we might run into one that's just going to scam us for our coin and...
That's my exact point.
No, I mean, it all depends on what kind of fortune teller you get, but fortune tellers in Japan are considered a very good business.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this mystic stuff going on.
Don't worry.
I
Get
mean...
used to it, and then your brain gets broken at least 5 different ways to Sunday.
It's already broken.
Then you're already starting.
Great. I need more alcohol.
Well, welcome to our group. Also, thoughts about checking the temple again, but this time without looking for the monk, but other people there.
I mean, it's nice
I'm not opposed to chasing it down.
What's the worst that could happen? I should knock on some wood. That's it. Got it?
Do we have any wood?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Emil is fully focused on the books, so why don't we go over there then?
Sure.
I never thought I'd see a man so interested in a sutra.
Yeah, it's a good reading.
There's a joke I can make, but I'm not gonna.
Yes, I know. There's one that's called the Karma. I got it.
I don't know how much I trust that book. I've been a fan of the religious stuff.
Me
Depends how
neither.
flexible you are on ideals. I hate myself for that joke.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. Like I said, I grew up with traditional Japanese mythology and Christian Bible mythology. So, I never really got taken into either, so I just said, fuck them both.
My upbringing was mostly Italian Catholics. So, it was interesting.
There was a lot of hitting.
But thankfully, the one day, there was a man that... Just kidding.
I was gonna say, no, dude, explains his skill with the shovel.
Yeah.
Literally
literally beaten into him.
You can see him on the shoe. So yeah, if you guys want to go back to the temple, that's a pretty short drive back from the
While
train station.
Looking at the yellow pages, I look at some of the possible fortune tellers, and there seems to be someone called Madame Inaba.
Yes.
Oh,
She is
God.
right now.
Thank
How about this then? We go check the temple, we call this Madame Inaba for an appointment and schedule one maybe for tomorrow. If we're running out of a daytime, and yeah, that's about it.
Do they take consultations that quickly, or is it per reservation?
That's why I said we can make an appointment for tomorrow or whenever, as soon as possible. I'm sure she's already affected by some form or another by the tapir eating everyone's dreams and screwing around with it.
Depends on how close she is to the origin. She might be outside of its range.
Could be. We'll find that out. Or worst case scenario, we can actually make proof of we're carriers of the tapir's influence.
I'm just curious what's going to happen tonight after you two read that sutra.
If you want to read it? Oh, actually, no. It seems like Emil's reading it more, so...
Yeah, he's a little bit lost in that, so we should probably just let him
Well,
go.
he was. He's now kind of grabbing his guts. I think I need to swing by the hotel, guys.
Alright, full speed ahead. I put the pedal to the metal. I already knew it. As soon as he put his hand to his stomach, I was like, okay, he's gonna blow.
That's 7-Eleven sushi.
Not in my car. Not in my car. I already finished the down payment and everything for it.
Then you drove it into a ditch.
Look, that was not my fault. That was the tapir's fault. It put us to sleep in the middle of the day.
You try explaining to the insurance people a magical tapir in your dreams caused you to drive off the road.
Oh no, for that I'm gonna say some weird ass person decided to drug me.
Not the worst excuse you could come up with.
Look,
you gotta drop off a meal.
Leave him with the. Actually, no. If I'm not mistaken, Miguel's also in your sin. The sutra. He's gonna probably take the sutra book and let Emil run out. All right, go, get moving.
Oh God!
Holy shoot! For a marine biologist, he does not have a strong stomach.
I mean, but you're implying that he eats it? Maybe it was a sushi. God damn it.
I mean, you would think so. Marine biology, you eat all those raw fish and other types of fish out there.
Yeah, but I think there's a good difference between this, what he'd be eating and what gets served around here. Especially if they serve him pufferfish.
What's a pufferfish?
What got him was a 7-Eleven sushi.
Oh, God.
You just see Miguel look very
wait,
confused for a second. Like, what the hell's a pufferfish?
At least it's not like bathroom gas station egg salad.
Wow.
Now I got Futurama. Damn it.
The worms.
That's exactly what my thought process was when it said gas station sushi. He's gonna wake up with worms.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Anyway, you guys make it to the temple. It is a beautiful place, very tranquil and spacious. You really only find monks and temple staff, but with everything going on, it seems that people have decided to stay away from the town. You know, tourist people.
Oh. Oh, we probably stick out like sore thumbs then.
Yes.
Is the temple within the... I know it's like outside District 2, but is it within the range for the actual issue that we know of?
Let me check the map.
'Cause I know it started in District 3, but it's on the other side of District 2 from it.
Every time I hear district, I just think, oh, we're just in the Hunger Games now.
No, your Yuji temple is outside of it currently.
Wondering, because if it wasn't, it might be smart to ask the monks, but if they're outside of...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can ask them a number of questions. They are very friendly.
Well, I meant, like, there's no point in asking them if they've been having weird dreams if they're already outside the area.
Actually, you know what? Miguel will ask some of the monks and the guards. And main question.
Go ahead.
The main question would be, pure curiosity. But you've been hearing about the rumors going around with the weird sleep stuff going on, right?
Oh yeah, we've heard a lot. A lot of people have come here to pray, make offerings, and asking us to make prayers.
Have you guys suffered any effects or similar conditions?
No, but some people are spreading rumors about a Baku.
Huh. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Sorry to hear about that, and it's impeding your actual work.
It's actually quite an interesting story about the Baku being part of how our founding of this temple happened.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, it's a famous tale of the temple's founder. One day, Prince Shotoku was meditating on the Heart Sutra when he felt an unusual presence around him. He opened his eyes to find himself surrounded by unusual creatures. They were part of nature, yet obviously supernatural. Foxes, cranes, cats, raccoons, dogs, tengu, kappa, and foremost among them, the ancient Baku. The creatures had come to test Prince Shotoku. They feared that human religion would henceforth dominate the land, and that the native spiritual inhabitants, kami, yokai, magical beasts, and so on, would be forgotten and were banished. Prince Shotoku made a promise to the Baku that this would never happen, certain that the people of this country could follow the Buddha while continuing to honor nature and the old ways of Shinto. And the two ways could coexist in harmony. Therefore, the Baku and its companions should protect this land together. Baku was convinced, and perhaps in honor of his pact, the Baku's coat of fur turned purple, matching the prince's garments.
Huh.
Huh. Shoot. So, curious. What exact? Do you know the exact or close enough words or this pact that was made of not being forgotten?
Oh, I'm sure it's written down somewhere, but we don't know it off the top of our heads.
No, that's something that I'm quite interested in. Just old history and mythological stuff related.
Back in my mind. It was written in a song form, saying, "Don't you forget about me."
Ah! Ah! Ah!
They're never gonna give you up.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no! Here we go again. Like the last 50 dates. All right.
If you guys are interested, we are considering opening the Hall of Dreams up to more people nowadays due to this situation in town.
Uh, sure. I wouldn't mind looking around,
Yes, please.
admiring. We are kind of, as you can obviously tell, not from this area, and it would be interesting to kind of learn some stuff that's outside of our purview. It's probably the best way to put it.
Alright. You're led to the Hall of Dreams, or Yumidono, which is a large octagonal structure built on the ground that was once Prince Shutoku's private palace. It contains a famous Yumi Dono Kannon, a perfectly preserved statue of gilded wood representing Prince Shotoku's self. The statue's halo features the heart sutra inscribed in Sindam, or Old Sanskrit.
Miguel, he's holding on to the pamphlet that he got from Okami, and he'll present to one of the monks. By the way, on our way here earlier, we ran into a monk in yellow robes that he gave us his pamphlet. I don't suppose it.
Oh. Well, we'd heard that there was one walking around. Been walking around here for a few days, but it has nothing to do with anything here and has said nothing to anyone.
Oh yeah, I wanted to show him the pamphlet of the sutras he presented to us.
It's fucking everyone up at this point.
Well, they're not Buddhist.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, they're not of our typical Buddhist tradition.
Oh, interesting.
But that doesn't mean they're not.
Oh. Is it possible I can see some of the, or I guess, do you guys have anything similar? Sutras or mantras for calming the mind and whatnot?
Well, certainly we have some if you would like to meditate in the Hall of Dreams.
Perfect.
The Heart Sutra is usually the best.
Heart Sutra. Alright.
As he provides pamphlets for it.
Miguel will take a look at the pamphlet, and he'll carefully compare it with the other one that we got from Okami.
Do totally different things.
Alright, I just wanted to see if there was anything that might seem a bit not different, but if there was any either similarities or if the effects might be different putting them side by side.
The only thing you notice is something you've noticed before, which is that all of the pamphlets that were given to you by Taniguchi to meditate with him,
Mm-hmm.
they all were almost exact. Well, they were exact copies of each other down to the brushwork, which is weird because they were all handwritten.
Oh.
So the ones in the temple are perfect copies of each other.
The ones that you were given by Taniguchi. The ones that the temple gives you are like, I don't know if they would have been handwritten or if they would have been copied. Or no, copiers wouldn't have been common. So they were handwritten, but they definitely are distinct people who might have written, different monks doing it.
You know what? I might as well rip the Band-Aid off of this one. By the way, Mr. Taniguchi, had he come by here as well?
I believe he has a few times.
Interesting, because he has this really impressive skill to quite brush his calligraphy with exact accuracy that most of the things that he had written down, especially the mantras he written down for us, were stroke for stroke exactly the same.
He shrugs like he has no idea what he'd make of what you're talking about.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, I just find it very peculiar. It's like, how can someone be that meticulously accurate, even though it seems like he was just, well, all the stuff he went through now. I was trying to see if I could get a reaction out of this.
Oh, we're trying to goad the monk. Jesus.
Monk just has no idea, literally. Like he doesn't know what to say or anything like that. He's just as perplexed as you are.
Back in Miguel's mind, I was like, well, I try to see if I can make one react or another. Doesn't seem to be working. I suppose I could ask about the Baku thing. Looks over to Douglas and Musashi, see what they're willing to do, because Miguel ain't the type to usually do all the talking.
I was kind of outside my wheelhouse a little bit, thinking. I hit things with shovel and they die.
All right, Shovel Knight.
I don't have a shield maiden, sadly.
Yes, you're maidenless. I understand.
Oh my god.
All right.
Use the one that's back at the hotel as a shield.
Oh my god.
Alright, BRB.
Oh
man.
Yeah, I got nothing. Right, it's fucking. Thing.
I mean, you guys can go back to the hotel and make an appointment.
He said he just opened the area of dreams, correct?
Yes.
Are we currently in it, or like it's just like open, we can kind of check it out kind of thing?
It's open for now. You can kind of check it out. I mean, I imagine you guys have gone there, and that's where he gave you the...
Okay, then yeah, then I guess we could, or we can do that real quick.
I mean, I told you what you see in there.
I fucking...
If you want to meditate or anything, that's up to you.
You know what? What do I have to roll for meditation?
Nothing.
I'm so used to asking roll thing for thing. It's so weird.
But if you if you do meditate, the tale that was told to you previously, you have a vision of.
Huh. I'm beginning to hate this more and more.
It's a pleasant dream. Or vision.
Oh.
It's not...
Oh. Okay.
Baku is
yeah,
not a night. This is not a nightmare. This is, Prince is talking to a purple tapir.
Yeah. Then, yeah, I guess if... What a weird vision, but it is cool. So it's like a bunch of, like, tapir and other, or not animals, sorry,
Yeah, Cthulhu and stuff like that.
Okay.
Flying ball sacks.
Finally, my favorite creature I've been waiting for. Anything really kind of stick out to you, Misashi, at all? Considering this seems more your neck of the woods than ours.
Back.
I just watched Discord just like spaz out. Hang on.
Oh
Oh.
no!
I just got back.
Hello.
Okay. I just watched it like close itself and reopen, so I didn't know.
Oh no!
Oh wow,
Oh dear.
that's terrifying. Did I miss anything? I
gotta
had to run back out for a second.
Basically, well, if you meditated, then you get the vision of like the thing we were told with like the tapir, and I'll be okay.
Oh, interesting.
I hadn't planned on meditating just because, like I said, Musashi's not a religious person, which is kind of why I wanted him to stay out of stuff like this. It's just mainly just because, like I said, I don't want to say atheist, he's agnostic at best. So you asking him questions about religious stuff, he's just like, how am I supposed to know?
It's just a thought process because
He's the native.
Yeah. As fucked as it is.
Yeah. Quick insight on Miguel. He is partial. He very loosely practices any sort of religion, but at the same time, it's just that as an antiques dealer, he tries at least to know the history of things so he can sell it for a good profit.
Well, at the very least, I guess we could start making our way towards the hotel, and then I'll talk to Seer.
Alright, I guess I gotta call it to make that appointment.
Do they take cash or credit?
I hope
Wait, were cards a
cash.
thing yet?
I hope cash.
Yes, they were just starting to be a thing.
Okay, I actually didn't know the time frame of when cards were made.
But, okay, so you mentioned that we saw the vision thing, since I had to walk away for a brief second. The one thing I would, if Miguel is able to do so, is try to commit to memory the tapir's looks, but also of anything I guess we saw the monk, or the prince.
Yes.
Did he say anything in particular to the Baku?
No. It was just kind of a reciting of what you saw of the story.
Alright, I'm gonna try, if they allow us, I'll take the pamphlet with me so I can probably recite that when we go to sleep next time.
Oh yeah.
Great, I got now 2 pamphlets.
I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be a fucking tapir fighting ring in someone's head.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I did something incredibly stupid like that.
Oh,
So, you guys make the appointment. No hassles. This is for the next morning. You guys going to sleep, or you're gonna stay up all night so you don't dream?
So what Miguel's gonna do.
I'll go to rest.
Okay. Miguel's first thing he's gonna do is gonna set up an appointment with Madame Inaba Be respectful, of course. See what time is she available, and probably
I
see.
just said she was next morning.
Okay, perfect. So, Miguel, man of his word of keeping appointments, he's going to attempt to go to sleep, but he's also going to use that mantra, the heart thing,
Okay.
as he goes to sleep. See if this will work.
I'm
Roll
ready
me a
for this to
D100.
backfire.
Oh, fuck. Here we go, guys.
Hey, pure fighting ring, let's go.
84.
You begin to have a nightmare, just as you expected to some degree. However, this time, the Baku looks at you, and you find yourself pinned down, and begins tasting your brain with its prehensile snout and tongue.
Can I at least
So I
say
need a 1d10. I need 2d10, please.
Okay. Can I say something to this darn thing as it's eating my brain? Oh shit, 10 exact.
You lose 3 sanity.
Alright.
You lose 7 exposure points.
Exposure points?
You actually feel better after it's done, but other than the weird brain massage probing,
I'm just thinking.
a little bit settled.
Okay, wait. Two questions. First, exposure points. What exactly that is, or?
I've been keeping track. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. All right. That's something else. Okay, I was gonna say where was that on the sheet. Second thing, can I think of something or say something to the Baku as it's brain probing me?
Sure.
Okay. I was gonna say, you're harming a lot of innocent people, you know. Could you slow down? Stop, maybe?
Me when I tell the Eldritch Deity to just stop it.
It looks at you curiously, like, go ahead and roll me a psychology.
Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna be great, guys. This is gonna be great. Watch this. Ooh. You know what?
It's 15 luck.
I got 62 luck. You know what? I'm gonna fucking pop that 15. 5. 4, 7. Ooh, that's a lot of luck I just chomped down on. Yeah. But I'll take that 15 luck points to make that a success.
What you feel, looking into this creature who just looked at you, even through this weird paralysis and all this strangeness that's going on, you get a sense that it's confused by what you said or what you're insinuating.
I try to give it all. I willingly try to pass the information to it to see if it understands what I'm trying to explain. If I'm allowed to do that.
Roll me a D100.
Hey guys. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna be forefront of the information. See if I can work. So 11.
It looks at you for a moment. I bring no harm to you mortals, but your nightmares are excessive.
What the fuck?
It leaves.
Nightmares are excessive. Okay, I kind of know my situation. What do all these other people have with nightmares that's making them sleep in the middle of the day? So you weren't the one that ran over on our car when we somehow fell asleep midday?
I don't think he's there.
Yeah.
Said he left.
I'm pretty sure Douglas and the others just hear Miguel just talking to himself. Ah, shit, I woke up.
Wake me up and say...
Save me! I literally am fucking around with this supernatural stuff.
You all do still have nightmares. That's not just anybody. For those of you, Douglas and Musashi, the Baku just seems like it's just there at the end of your dream, devouring whatever negativity was there. Still frightening and disturbing, but since this is your second time encountering it, it doesn't really bother you.
You know, is it weird that I feel like I'm starting to normalize this thing kind of just poking around?
You know, if you mean poking around, that it put its trunk into your brain and started overly feeling your brain, yeah. I tried to have a conversation with the thing.
You what?
Yeah, so for some reason, the Baku decided to put his big trunk into my skull and started messing around with my brain. I still feel it. And I try to convey thoughts that it was possibly harming people. And it was quite indignant about, or rather it just said that it does not harm mortals, but there is a lot of excessive and exquisite nightmares. Which I somewhat agreed, at least with myself, you, and maybe Musashi, and definitely Emmy, but oh man, I'm trying to figure out how are people getting nightmares if there's so many.
I got nothing. I have not a clue.
Oh man, is this a nosebleed? Oh fuck, it is a nosebleed.
No, are you gonna be okay?
I don't know. I think the fact that I had a weird dream yokai Baku thing talking in my brain while it was trunk probing my brain. Okay, that sounded really horrible saying it now.
Did the Baku look any different?
I can't quite recall. Its trunk was literally right in my face.
Actually, Douglas, make me a roll, the D100.
Oh boy. Jesus. Well, go on the other end of the spectrum, I guess.
You vaguely remember yourself wearing a purple cloak while in the dream, but...
Oh god, voice crack of the century.
I don't know why, I was expecting you to say a tutu or something.
Same.
For some reason, it seems like you were wearing a purple cloak, and perhaps it wasn't as violent or as aggressive as it could have been.
You know, after kind of meditating, for some reason I was wearing a cloak of purple, and it didn't really seem as normally aggressive towards me as it normally was.
Oh, lucky you. Mine was literally, I'm going to put trunk into your skull and probe your brain.
I'm just saying what happened. I didn't plan it.
I know, I'm just saying I'm jealous.
Just wondering if there might be two.
Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
One, I don't mean like two bad ones. I mean one that's overeating and one that's trying to do its normal job.
So, did I get the unlucky I'm overeating type? Because it did say nightmares were excessive and exquisite. Or was it just saying one of those words? It said an E word, a very excessive, expensive, fancy E word.
I don't know. I just mean, if there's one that's causing nightmares, like the shared dream we originally had, versus one that's actually trying to help, that would be something we definitely need to know. Because if we end up getting rid of the wrong one, we might just make the problem worse.
This is why I don't like dealing with the paranormal, supernatural, the weird stuff. But they stick us with these cases because we have a strong survival instinct.
They stick you with these cases because you have a strong... I got stuck here for malpractice. Remember that. There's a difference.
Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that, buddy. Keep telling yourself that. Just you wait.
I don't think he wants to be here.
No. A lot of people don't want to be here. I didn't want to be here, but... we did too many weird things and all that stuff, and now we're kind of stuck with this shtick.
I do know one thing I want from all of this, though.
Better booze?
Yes, but no. If I make it through this, I want whatever the hell you got that keeps you from aging. Because this shit is gonna give me gray hairs by the time we're done with it.
You're probably gonna have to talk to the bureau then.
Yeah, you got... I'll put it this way. Chances are if you stick with us, you're gonna get what we're getting, and then that's the problem. You're gonna get stuck with more of these weird situations. Alright, anyway, it's, Lore Master, what time is it right now?
Oh, you got about an hour or two before you have to be at Madame Needham's.
Okay, quick grab of breakfast, and then we gotta get going. We got about an hour and a half before we gotta go see, Madame Inaba.
Do you think we should bring any of this stuff with us?
Yes, it might help. If she's as good as we hope she is, she might be able to divine something or give us some sort of actual direction so we're not just flying around like headless chickens in a maelstrom.
What? Sometimes your analogy confuses the shit out of me. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Look, man, you're able to draw your weird shit that goes on in your head. Me, I gotta talk it out. I gotta speak it.
Alright. Nothing else. It's a pretty easy drive over. She is out of our ways away from where you guys have been staying, but not a bad drive.
Out of general curiosity, what day of the week is it?
Roll me a d7.
Damn. Fuck, I forgot there's a way to do that. Give me a sec.
/R space D7.
Yeah, I know, I got it.
Saturday.
Saturday.
I would put it at Friday, wouldn't it?
I guess technically, yeah.
Oh, it's Friday.
So we gotta get down.
There's no Funky Town though.
Wrong song, but sure.
You gotta do the dinosaur.
I hate all of you.
We gotta have our old jokes.
I know.
Madame Inaba's place is a two-story building with a parlor on the first floor and a living area on the second. Common style for private businesses outside of big cities. The interior of the shop is relatively narrow, but feels intimate rather than cramped. There is a strong smell of sage. Walls are decorated with hanging scrolls featuring religious figures and beautifully written kanji characters. The center of the parlor is a table covered with a velvet cloth, with several chairs to one side for customers, while a single chair stands to the other. Madame Inaba is sitting behind the counter at the back end of the parlor, among shelves of books. A porcelain Maniniko, beckoning cat statue, holds its paw up to welcome you in. She notices you and greets you cheerfully. She motions you to sit down at the center table as she brings over a tray of freshly brewed tea with some Japanese sweets.
Ooh. Miguel will wait until he's given permission to indulge a little bit of the tea and snacks, but he'll also say, I mean, nah, but it's, thank you for meeting us on short notice.
Oh, no problem.
Right, I guess before we continue, thoughts on supernatural stuff?
That's what our business is.
Great, looks at the other two. Hoping to get confirmation. Of course, he's still gonna do it anyway, but wants to make sure. I was like, all right, here we go. I'm diving in. So, we've been here only in Irkara for about 2 days now, 2 nights, and we've experienced a Baku.
A few other residents have come by me for counsel about a monster in their dreams. By the third customer, I knew that there was more than coincidence, so I started going through all my old books. Based on what I've seen and what I've heard from you and other witnesses, I believe this creature is a Baku. Normally an auspicious and welcome spirit, it looks something like one of those Malaysian tapirs, but it feeds on bad computers. This Baku, if that's indeed what it is, must have been drawn by Taniguchi's desperate desire to be free of the guilt and nightmares resulting from the accident. I've never heard of one causing nightmares and sleeplessness, though. Perhaps it has become greedy in this nightmare so that it can feed more.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So we did now we really shouldn't be doing this, but the fact is we had to see if something was wrong. So we did the mantra of the heart that was at the Human temple, and me and my friend Miguel had different experiences with the Baku. My case was a bit more intrusive. In fact, it even spoke with me when I talked to it. Yeah, it shoved its trunk into my skull in my dream self, and I kind of projected my thoughts or said to it, it's kind of causing a lot of trouble and harm to the innocents, and it clearly said that it doesn't harm mortal innocence, but it did say the nightmares are excessive and exquisite. Then he points to Miguel. Miguel, my friend here, Miguel has a different experience, which he'll let Miguel explain it.
You are Miguel, buddy.
I mean,
I'm confused.
Sorry, Douglas. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm like, all right, well, Miguel looks to himself in the mirror. Miguel, explain what's going on.
No, Douglas.
From a dream.
Don't worry, I'm taking the right kind of stuff today, guys.
The schizomeds ain't kicked it yet.
No, here's the thing. Miguel forgot to take his happy pills, so. I'm sorry, my friend here, Douglas.
For the most part, the only thing that I really saw was, are you familiar with the legend of the prince that the monkish tradition is for?
Yes.
Apparently I had donned his robes and was in a similar position.
Now that is a sign of good luck.
Good to hear then.
Well, wasn't it also the fact that the Baku was more peaceful?
Uh, it still consumed it, but yeah, it was at least a little bit more nonchalant about the situation rather than aggressive. Is the best way to put it.
Yeah. Haven't. Huh. Then there was also the fact that we met the wandering monk in the yellow robe, Mr. Yukami, and he also shows the pamphlet and mentioned about some of the pamphlet sutras here, which Tama. He was about to say Tamagotchi, but he pauses and says Tamaguchi was using, and we recited that also with him as well. But also,
When we inadvertently create something before it's made.
and yeah, just curious about this one that he mentioned a binding or lucid dream kind of thing. So we came up with some. Well, our third friend here, Mr. Musashi, considered the possibility that there might be two Bakus, but since we literally lack any real knowledge of this stuff, we don't know if there's a possibility of more than one or even two Bakus at a time.
My understanding from my readings has been that there is only one Baku.
Well, that kills that theory.
And when we sleep, we enter its domain.
Oh. So to expand its domain, then.
I hate you. So much. It was actually blue and then red, and then for some reason it was purple.
I was just gonna go with the whole spirit detective stuff, but I don't think anyone's gonna catch that reference.
Oh my goodness.
And we haven't gotten to it. We haven't gotten.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna make another dumb pun reference, so don't worry.
He begins. I remember reading an old story about a monk who entered the dreams of a restless boy and saved him from overeating Baku. But I have no idea how to accomplish such a thing. Such rituals are spoken of in holy scriptures, but are beyond me. I'm a diviner, not a priestess.
Well, this is gonna be rough since we were hoping you might be able to point us in a direction that might help solve the problems.
I mean, you guys did get 2 sutras and sigil of sleep from researching the sutra.
Yeah.
So you kind of have an idea of how to enter said dreams.
Now the real question is, what do we do with this?
Is that you asking out or... Oh, yeah, duh.
Yeah, that's exactly what Miguel's saying out loud, too. Like, man, now how do we solve this? We got the means, but what do we do next is the question.
I mean, are you asking Madame Inaba?
Yes, he's being sincere about it because he does not know exactly where to go with this. He has an idea, but it's more of like, okay, we had the means or something like that, but how are we going to go through with this? And Miguel even asks, like, okay, so if I were to talk to the Baku again, or I guess interact with it, is there something that I could say to it to stop it, maybe?
It is possible that you may be able to stop it or discover that it is the cause. Or as the prince did, be befriended, who knows?
Curious, did Taniguchi also, Mr. Taniguchi also came by here?
Yes.
So here's the other probably private question to ask, and you are free to not answer it. But the incident that happened a year ago, and besides the child's parents leaving the community, there weren't any specific, I don't know, resentful feelings that were left behind.
I'm not aware of any. Again, I'm a diviner, not a priestess.
I apologize. I don't know really too much on differences, but maybe was hoping as a diviner you can probably get us a fortune that might lead us to the right direction.
Without some religious text that would give us access to the dream state, I don't know any other way to help you.
Miguel shows both the pamphlets from the temple and from what he got from Yukane. So these might help, maybe.
Okay, are you showing her the rituals that
Yeah,
you got from the
yeah,
book?
he is. I guess the best way to ask is which one of these would be the most helpful of our investigation.
She looks through it. At first, her eyes grow wide and her excitement is palpable. But after a dozen or so pages, she becomes hesitant, nervous, adjusting her glasses as if they've somehow shown her something impossible. After a few moments, she hands them back to you, rather abruptly. I think, Madame Inova says slowly, measuring her words warily as if concerned she might cause offense to something unseen. You should be enormously careful with these. There are unfathomably complex linguistic and artistic patterns embedded throughout, unlike anything I've ever seen. There's power here. It is not my property, and I will not tell you what to do with it, just not treat it lightly.
And Miguel calmly says, yes, that's why we were hoping to find at least someone that's, I guess, a neutral party that isn't just from one sect or faction belief or the other. And as a diviner, maybe probably tell or point in a direction that might be the most probable of success.
Well, these will work. I won't lie to you. Get you in to the dream state. I just get the distinct feeling that no normal human could have written it. I yearn to read more of it. There is more, but perhaps I shouldn't.
Huh.
Oh, I'm sorry, wait. no normal. Doug, you're right on the money again.
I hate that I am. I really do.
Look, I'm trying very hard to be wrong or be right on my end, but I tend to be wrong quite often. Great.
Joy.
Here's the critical question then I'm a little hesitant to ask, but is it possible to use both of them in conjunction with each other?
Okay, are you asking if you can use the Heart Sutra in conjunction with the others? Or...
Yes.
Well, the Heart Sutra is a standard Orthodox Buddhist prayer, so it will work. But I don't know how it will affect what these other two will do.
Oh boy.
It seems that you have a meditation on emptiness and a mantra of synchronous mind.
Oh. Huh. You know, I think I'm starting to see the pattern here, hopefully. Maybe. Instead of synchronous mind?
Yes.
God, I hope it's not what I think it is.
Is Doug saying that or is that Mariner?
That's Doug. Sorry, I'm getting
No
tired.
worries. Miguel will just look over to Doug. Can you share your thoughts? Because I'm not exactly as book smart as most people think that I am.
I'd like to just wait till we're done here and then I'll kind of elaborate a little.
Alright, we'll probably bring that later. I suppose one last request for the divination stuff. Could you possibly divine as to maybe which one of us three might be a good, have a good chance in dealing with this ritual or handling the ritual?
Or dragging massage to every religious idea that we can.
We gotta get him involved somehow. He wants to work with our bureau. He has to pull his weight too.
If you are going to go into the dream state, I would suggest all of you go.
Okay.
So we have to wait for the other one to stop having sushi.
Yeah, I mean,
probably.
Yeah, and he kind of he was. I hope he didn't fall asleep in his toiletry. We haven't quite seen him at all when we dropped him off.
Well, at the very least, if something scares him bad enough, he'll be right there at the toilet.
As long
Cut
as
to a tape here just out the window, waiting.
As long as there's no creature or something that says red paper or white paper.
What?
Never mind.
I got it.
That joke is way above my brain functions right
There's
now.
a spirit that resides in bathrooms that asks you if you want the white paper or the red paper.
Oh my god.
Yeah, neither. Oh, after you.
If you choose the wrong one, it kills you.
Oh, thank god. I was worried that it was something way worse.
Alright. Thank you, Madam Hinabe and Miguel. We'll look at the other two. You guys want to say anything or ask anything? Because I am currently fresh out of any good questions I can think of or clever ideas.
You've asked everything I could think of.
Above table, my brain is equivalent of entirely fried, so no.
Damn it, Mariner.
Are you trying to say miser or mariner?
Mariner.
Don't worry, there's 3 M's here, so of course we're gonna get ourselves mixed up. But Miguel will give a friendly bow and gratitude of thank you to Mad at me, Naba.
Oh, anytime.
Yes, have a good one then. God. I guess we're heading to the car, right?
Oh yeah. Now Miguel wants to prod your brain about what you are, what comes to mind right now, because he has absolutely no idea.
Well, I'm partially worried, especially if she said we have a synchronous mind. What if the reason why the Baku is jumping from person to person is because they're all just essentially mind syncing, so it's just leaping every time someone reads it?
Didn't I make a suggestion about that a while ago, where Tamagotchi's very skilled, near perfect writing of the sutras was carrying that possibility of a problem?
Yeah, and it now kind of seems like it's coming to a head with that, so.
Coño carajo, man.
Reminds me when he breaks out the actual Spanish.
I hate it when I'm right. I also hate it when we have to figure this shit out more. Gods. Zeus.
I don't think Jesus will help us right now.
I don't know if he's got jurisdiction here.
Technically, Christianity, I think, is like the top 2 religion in Japan next to Shintoism.
Zeus to
But
the
I don't know.
Part of history?
Yeah, in the 70s, probably. That would be like a lot of when American colonialism was during like the Cold War. It'd definitely be probably a bigger push, actually, if I had to guess.
There is, I mean, Christianity does, but Shinto Buddhism is pretty much still prevalent.
Okay.
Oh boy, alright. So we gotta wait until Emil recovers from whatever fuckery is going on with his insides. And we gotta figure out how to handle oh man. Tamagotchi is still handing out those pamphlets, isn't he?
Probably went back to go get more, especially since we know we went on the train, but...
You're talking about 2 totally different people.
Yeah. Jesus.
The one you're talking about is Yukane. The one I'm talking about is the old man.
Yep.
Mr. Damn Perfect copy machine.
I mean, if you have someone that can constantly churn it out and you have a host, then it doesn't help either.
I mean, I was asking about a whole thing of a lingering grudge, but now I'm starting to think it's more of a lingering guilt problem. And if what you're saying about the Sanctinus mind crap thing, I wouldn't be surprised if he's still broadcasting his guilt to everybody else unconsciously.
Probably anyone that reads the sutra, probably, seems.
Oh, great. That's what we all did.
Well, most of us. When's that Musashi?
I mean, he probably already knows it was dangerous to begin with, and he did the smart thing.
When he looks at him, did you, or just force of habit? I'll figure.
A little bit of both.
Well, at least your brain doesn't have essentially what feels like probably a tapeworm wiggling through it.
Oh no, that's my problem right now.
Honestly, after we all had the nightmare from the first time, I had a strange mission to not try anything else. That's why y'all do all the experimenting with the monk.
Oh, trust me. The moment one of us is gone, you're gonna have to take our place. So, count your numbers.
I think we'll be fine, probably.
Nah. We've been lucky.
It's only been, what, 40 years? I'll be fine.
Did you know I actually had to...
Don't know anything will kill you.
Yeah, did you know that I actually had to put my own antique business store in a different name and not show my actual face again because they were curious as to how the fuck I haven't aged?
What, are you like an offshoot cousin now?
Oh. No, I gotta pose as my own son.
That's kind of fucked, actually. That's why I just kind of move with enough money and rotate around.
Yeah, well, run an antique business. Trust me.
No, that's why I don't.
I'm just saying, run a little business of your own that has a popular name or face on it. Oh. Alright, so we need a meal. Check on this ritual things. We gotta tell a fattening up tapir to get on the grind and stop eating on things. Get on a threadmill. Yeah. Get on a bike.
Treadmill.
No, it has to go mountain biking.
I don't know why. You said... I heard threadmill, so I just imagine it's a treadmill made of all yarn or something.
Yeah. That'll be a good one.
But, well, what if the Baku itself isn't trying to be harmful, but because of the synchronous mind, it's basically overindulging and kind of forced into a position?
So we need to break the link up. There's like a long pause. Douglas will immediately know that Miguel has a really bad idea.
No. Are we
What?
doing the thing we did before?
I mean,
no.
Okay, well, I wasn't going to suggest we kill the old man, but alright, fine.
No! If he's the link, if we snap that, we might actually end up killing ourselves, too.
Oh, they did say to solve the problem, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, you do that, you'll end up murdering half the town.
I mean, if we do it in the middle of the day, everyone's still awake, right?
We're assuming the dream world functions on an actual clock.
Or any normal physics.
Okay, how about this then? Masashi, is it possible to get one of them really good happy drinks, shove it into Tamagotchi and get him to go into a deep sleep and we just go into his dream?
He wants me to drug an elderly man with depression.
What the fuck is this campaign?
I mean, it's not the first time I've done something like it, but... Don't know if that's going to help my malpractice suits.
Buddy, the moment they stuck you with us, your malpractice was recognized as something useful to them.
Yeah, if anything, your access to drugs and hard medicine is probably more of an asset than a harm.
An asset to you, a harm to my job.
Well, think of this as a new job application.
When I get fired, I'm coming to you for a new job. I hope you know this.
Just throw our names, they'll know.
By the way, where are we standing? Saying all this.
Yeah,
I thought we were still driving. I thought we were still driving.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I
Miguel...
just wanted to know if I was, like, openly admitting in a public area of... Alright, let's go...
No.
Let's go heavily drug the old man who has depression.
No, Miguel's driving.
Okay.
Oh,
I just wanted to know real quick. I mean, I'll do it. I still have some meds left over, and if we mix it with a strong enough drink, I don't think you'd know.
Alright, we'll figure something out.
There is one issue, though.
Go on.
If we drug him too badly, it might affect the dream. Or he
Fuck,
might
you're
not even
right.
have one. I mean, have you seen people that come out of anesthesia? They're not
Yes,
exactly.
Very good.
They're not exactly all there.
I see
That definitely
people-
could affect things.
I mean, here are my two thoughts. Should we go with the procedure of drugging the old man and man, now that I'm saying it out loud, it does sound like a horrible thing. Anyway, and try to see if we can break the whatever weird guilt link trip that he's given to everyone. May work and probably make the tapir somewhat druggy as well if it is what it eats. So
That's
an
assuming it
anesthetic.
follows that line. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, again, we don't know. I don't know. I'm just making a wild guess here. That being said, we kind of want to try and break the stupid little guilt trip cycle that this guy, old man, is doing with his copier and machine skills. And apparently spreading his self-writing guilt onto everybody else indirectly. I don't even think he realizes he's doing it.
The one thing, though, that does confuse me a little, at least in all this, technically we entered the dream before without reading the sutras. So do we even really need him as a conduit?
That goes to my second worriment, or my second idea. Well, we're gonna need a meal for this here too, but he's currently in the toilet, so it's gonna be hard to pull this off without all of us present. But
That gives us time to prepare.
well, I would say either me or Doug here probably be the focus point of the sleep thing, and the rest of us do the mantra boogaloo stuff and I guess enter through that dream, that connection.
I mean, we could just all just use it rather than having an anchor point, but since we were advised at least to go in at one. Plus, I could make a dream shovel.
Do you think who the anchor point is matters?
Probably not, realistically.
I mean, like, well, how? I said this before, but if whoever is the anchor point affects what the dream will be, do we really want it to be one of you three?
No.
Definitely not.
That
So are
being
you volunteering? Looks at him.
Look, the worst memories I have are school bullies and, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't have elder gods trying to rip my ass out of my face. Or whatever shit you have been on.
I mean, look, the most visceral thing that we had to deal with was a dried up mummy that was chopped up to pieces and running around in its parts, and it used its intestines to strangle one of us at one point.
I don't
My
think you're
point
really
still
selling
stands.
him on the D of us doing anything.
My point still stands. Do you really want to go back to the lighthouse or something else?
Oh
It's
no.
like how much y'all dream of it?
Fuck no. Hate that place.
Or would you rather deal with whatever I have, which might just be a high school bully in a it fucking...
I mean, I suppose so. You'll be our best bet, but again, we do need Emmy
We need
for this
everyone, I
thing,
know.
so we're kind of short-staffed. That being said, points to Doug. Good idea with the dream shovel. You're very good with that. I don't want to even guess what kind of weird dream stuff I can do in that kind of thing.
Oh,
That being said, anchor points and whatnot, the Madam Inawa basically did say that all of us at Dream enter that thing's territory, so that means it clearly has a domain, and it is clearly expanding because that's apparently what it's doing. And
here's a question.
yeah,
since we're on the topic of its domain and its expanding, should we still try and do this at his house, at the very least, since that seems to be where it started? I don't, for lack of better phrasing, I guess I could say its nest. You know, the origin point. Would it be better to do that there, or do you think the hotel would be fine?
I have another idea. Again, you guys can take my ideas for a grain of salt, but I think the actual nest area, or at least if you call it a nest or a starting point, is when that spot that Taniguchi did all of his little mantra writing and everything.
That would make sense then why we could pierce it without having to read anything. Or, counterpoint, it could be where the origin of the crash happened as well.
Oh shit, that's right. Because he's still guilty. He still feels guilt about the girl, and you know what? Let's hold on. Let me put that pedal on the metal. Let's drive to that location. See if we can find it.
Good rest. Just immediately. Oh my goodness.
No, Miguel's a careful driver, but
That's not what I meant. You're fine.
yeah, but he focuses on getting to the point A to point B right away.
We're at point C.
Oh no, at this point we're point Z. We're getting there. We're getting there. I just know it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So yeah, Miguel's driving to the location of the crash, the accident.
Oh.
By the way, Doug, do you got?
Still have to drive the old man?
Put that as Plan C.
All right, and he's just like pulling out pills and starts crushing them up.
Oh my god.
What? They're more effective if you crush them up. I'll mix them in his tea next time.
Yeah. I was like I was saying, it's Plan C.
I'd rather have it prepared now instead of having to try and hurry when he's turning his back.
Oh yeah, I got you. I fully get you. But Plan A. Try to see if we can find the anchor point itself, either the girl's crash point or Tamagotchi's place where he's writing all those mantra things. Plan B, one of us, well, actually, Masashi will be our sleeping anchor point. We all enter his dream and try to calm or get the Baku the Baku to stop doing its weird fuckery thing, even though it clearly thinks that it's just eating the nightmare. So maybe try to sever whatever the fuck is keeping everyone dealing with the Baku. Drugging Tamagotchi and going into his dream is going to be Plan C. Don't worry, the whole killing thing will be probably like Plan F or G.
To be fair, if I put too many of these pills in there, Plan C and Plan F might be the same thing.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna trust you for properly handling that and just give the right anesthesia knockout.
I can just imagine the like slow turn of just, yes, trust the malpractice person.
I mean, if you wanted to kill us, you would have done it like 5 times at this point, over.
This is...
I mean, look, with the fact that we had such horrible luck, but at the same time, extremely good luck, I'd say that our chances are 50-50, and well, we'll figure out something. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
But yeah,
I wanted to
Miguel's
ask, by the
Miguel's
way.
gonna drive to the crash site.
Sorry, what do you want to
I,
ask?
you were talking about the dream shovel. Do we think those are stuff like that's gonna actually do anything?
If we could create a lucid dream feedback loop, maybe. They've had, let's just say, well, not this specific dream realm or domain of Baku. We've probably touched on a few dream realms before, as that if it works similarly, as long as you're aware enough, then maybe it can work.
Alright,
Let's
so
just-
you have some confidence in it all.
I have about 40% confidence in it, considering this is a little bit outside the domain I'm used to.
Yeah. Also, I'll be right back.
I'll BRB right as well. So.
Oh well.
Well,
I'm so tired. I am trying, but I almost fell asleep a few times. It do be a day.
I'm back.
Hold on.
Are we throwing Miser under the bus?
We haven't found the metaphorical or literal bus yet. I don't know. I'm getting super tired. My brain is just drifting way too heavily. Like, I'm gonna see an actual Baku soon, and I'll tell you how it is.
I forgot to show that. Get some sleep, Mariner. Jeez.
I did. I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. because I worked at 6 today. Weekend sucked.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it, like, ever.
I know.
The only upside is that I have off Christmas and Christmas Eve. So.
Okay, I'm back.
They threw you under the bus.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It had to happen.
I mean, it was eventually gonna happen, so, was the bus at least having a funky style to it, or Was it one of the horror type ones?
I don't know. Not
Uh,
sure.
Ooh, that's a nice.
So what are you guys doing?
So we're here.
No, that was just I forgot to show the picture of Horyuji Temple.
Okay, but are we at the place of the crash?
Is that where you guys headed?
Yes.
Okay. Um. Location of the crash. Anything I should.
And I don't know why it was
I don't
sent.
think they would. I don't think they would put up a shrine there. So you just like open stretch of road.
I figured they. Again, this would be just Miguel's thinking process. They might have some candles or something for
Well, it's
the
been
a year. Yeah.
a year and the family left, so
Doesn't mean it's entirely forgotten in people's minds, especially in a small community like this. Plus, Miguel was just trying to gamble on some sort of hope of possible information or something of a clue.
hmm. I mean, yeah, it's just kind of an empty stretch of road, crossroads.
You said it was on for context. This was only about. Oh, sorry. Watch Together just went loud as shit.
Yeah.
Um. Brain. You said it was about a year ago
Yeah.
since. Is there any? I know some things, but obviously, is there like plant life or anything around like where the crash would have happened that looks like it'd be affected by a year or?
No,
Okay.
you're just looking at like a crossroads. You kind of get an image that she was crossing the road.
Huh. You know, I don't. There might not just be anything here.
Huh. Shit. Here I thought I might have gone
Well,
on something here.
I'll just do it, Yui. Let's head back.
By the way, is this crossroad anywhere near the elementary school?
Yes.
You know what? I'll take a quick drive by the elementary school. Not going into it or anything. Just a quick drive by to see if maybe there might be some clues along the way, and then just go straight back to the inn.
So what are you looking for exactly?
I was hoping maybe with the perception, maybe I can find. I don't know why, but I had this weird thought that maybe there might be some of those mantra scriptures written and left hanging in areas that are in public. Kind of like an apology or a forgiveness sort of thing.
You can roll me, but I'm gonna tell you no.
I'll try something. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, spot hidden. Let's find something.
The only thing you really notice, and they're old, is where the tire or the skid marks on the tires. That's about the only thing in the area that you usually find. They're old, though. You'd imagine they're about a year old. But you don't find any flyers or anything that's out of place.
Well, there goes part of Plan A. We still got the other places, place where he was making all those mantra things. But we need a meal for that. You guys have any thoughts, ideas? Kind of running out of them.
You definitely asking the wrong person at the moment.
Yes, I know. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Masashi.
I can't really think of anything now.
Should we report some information back to the town guy, the mayor, see if he might have anything new?
I don't think really right now we have much to go off of that would be pertinent to tell him.
Even if we did tell him something, it's not like it'd make much difference until after we confront.
Alright. Damn.
Yeah. And it helped to kind of just figure some stuff out.
What I'm hearing is you guys want to wait for Jeebus.
Kinda, because I feel like we're gonna need all hands on deck with this smack around a tapier, dream-eating Baku. Or we'll get smacked around by it, but... The other last plan I have is to go back to the library to find any information on the prince monk that Doug said he looked like he was in and was mentioned in the temple.
Okay, we can do that.
Alright. Miguel goes, alright, I'm gonna make one more trip to the library so I can look up this prince monk guy that you were dressed up as, Doug, and maybe, I don't know. Do any of you guys think that they would have some leftover sutras or writings in the library?
Depends on the age of the library. In some ways, I do think, I don't know. We could be barking up the wrong tree for this, but I don't know exactly.
Well, at this point, there's no monkeys throwing coconuts at us, telling us that we're in the wrong tree. So
I know it's. How do I put this? It just seems like we're kind of just circling around the same thing multiple times and not really getting much else.
What can I say? I'm a guy who likes to make action, and most of the time I do enjoy my action is of selling and procuring antiques.
Hold on. But isn't there a term, haste makes waste? So if we're just kind of circling around constantly, would that also just be wasting energy, kind of not producing much, even if you're trying to sell?
True, but there's also the same time as money. But quick stop at the library. I just want to find out more about this Prince Monk guy, which is even just a little bit of a kernel of new information. I'll work with it. Otherwise, we'll get back to the inn and just be a bunch of lazy louts until Emil gets his ass back together and out of the toiletry.
Oh, my ass.
He had too much wasabi.
Not enough wasabi, apparently.
Not enough to kill it.
Jesus.
But yeah, I'll just go and do that one library check, and that's it.
Okay, whoever wants to give the library or computer checks, go ahead.
Oh, my favorite. I can do this really well.
Eh.
Might as well try.
Yeah. Where's library? I'm not good at library. I could try. Yeah, no.
You said computer too, right?
Library or computer. Guys.
Okay.
We are not built to do
6,
studying. That's why it's also
6.
kind of...
Wait. Alright. I was gonna say, I'm very tempted to burn 6 luck to make my 51 into a 45 success.
Up to you.
Keep in mind, we don't want to lose all of it.
No, but with this I'll be down to 41, so I should be good. Alright. I burnt the 6 points.
Alright, Miguel. Just because you find a detailed book of the story of Haru Temple, as well as the prince that Shotioka or whatever it was, that made a deal with the Baku. And what that deal was is that they want to work together to protect the people of this area.
Alright, protect people. Alright, so if this thing is saying that it's not harming people, but yet its actions are, gotta make it clear what it's doing and what's happening. I can check out some of these books out for the library, right? For a little temporary loan.
You asking us or in general?
General for because I don't know this time or how.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to check books out.
Okay.
It's the 70s, Miser. Public libraries are a thing.
I don't know about
How do you think people got their weed?
Okay. Okay. Alright. God damn it. I was just again going back onto the serious mind. I don't know how libraries worked in the far off past if they did the loaning out. There were
Yes, they did.
Okay. Because I know there were some that says no, you don't take the books out. You stay here and study your books, and you put them back where they came from.
This is not that library. This is a small or public.
I was gonna say, like, where people know everyone. I feel like people wouldn't care and think of it more of like a collaborative. Oh my god.
Collaborative, yeah.
Here's your card. Here's your.
It's not even a card. They're like, we know your face. If you don't bring it back, we're gonna break your ankle.
Break your ankles, break your knees, and then throw you into the river.
We'll make that car accident look like. We'll make what happens look like a car accident.
But alright, so once I check out the book, Miguel will keep a note of, right, talk about protection, and the tapir is likely breaking its oath of protection unknowingly or just blatantly ignoring that. Okay. And that's it. I'll drive the group back to the hotel. The inn.
Well, hell, holiday.
Yeah, the Motel 7.
Alright. In that case, then I guess we'll call it here for the night, unless you guys have anything else.
No.
Not really.
Alrighty. That's, I'm Gothmoogle. Thank you for joining us for another session of Call of Cthulhu. Sutra Pale Leaves. And, Hopefully next time we'll all be here so I can put you through some horrible, horrible shit. And, yeah. I'll pass it over to Miser.
Hello everyone, this is Miser Mark. I play as Miguel Cortez, and in this particular game, and man, it's difficult trying to be the face / voice of the group. But anyway, you can find my content on both YouTube and Twitch under Miser Mark, all the backlog videos and sessions I take part of. And currently I got nothing going on. Next game session, or at least game campaign that I'll be running, will be in late March, early April, give or take. That being said, I have nothing else, so I'll pass it over to our latest new addition to our group, Willows.
So we went over this last time. I don't have anything to plug.
Plug.
I don't.
Maybe
Yeah,
you could just pass it. You can pass
Yeah.
the bucket.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass it. I'm sorry. I'm still new to this.
No worries, you can
It's
just say
fine.
hello and goodbye and pass it off to the next person.
Hello, Trans-Space Mariner. I feel like my head's getting rammed into a wall. Other than that, you can find me on Twitch, where I'm once in a while, every month, will stream for like a week and then not do it again. But yeah, I got really nothing. I'm way too tired to think coherently.
And that's that. And we'll have you join us again in 2 weeks, or if you follow Hunter's Game, that'll be next Monday. Or me. Tomorrow, I think, will be Drake's Salvation. I don't know. We don't know.
It's a
We
big
haven't been
question
told.
mark.
I seem Jesus to play a game nowadays is like pulling teeth, and I don't mean that in a mean way. It's just life. And
Yeah, alright, so everyone, y'all take care. Adios. Bye bye.